Welcome back to my Skyblock adventure, where last episode I made heaps of progress leveling up my skills and gathering my first accessories. Today I put even more work in. You guys once again have been giving me amazing tips on how to progress, and I can't say enough how much I appreciate all of you. Please keep it up and enjoy the video. See ya. I started my day by heading right back into the mines. I had quite the goal in mind today, which was to finally get started on crafting and utilizing my maidens on my island. I gathered some iron, lapis, and redstone. The purpose of this was to craft unique minions to increase the amount of minions I can use at once on my island. Once I got what I needed, it was time for me to assemble my army. I ended up crafting 6 minions, and not gonna lie, for 30 minutes I had no idea how to properly place them and set them up. But once I got the gist of it, they got straight to work. I needed these little guys so I could increase the amount of slots I have in my accessory bag, therefore giving me more buffs, which will make me stronger. Eventually, after feeling proud of myself, I took the time to complete a few beginner quests that I ignored at first. I hit up the librarian and I enchanted my first item, then grabbed some paint from my boy Marco and reforged my undead sword at the blacksmith. Oh shit. I don't know why this might not be that good. By the way, I was recommended by a commentator to get this weapon and to grind my combat level up to begin my path to getting much stronger. I did some more exploring and I found the election room, and I had no idea what any of these guys did, so I just voted for the one with the most aura. It seemed like I made the right decision because Scorpius had over 1 million votes. That dude is putting up Madonna's type numbers right now. After exercising my 15th Amendment right, it was time for me to get into combat. I headed to the graveyard and I completed the bartender's quest as I was grinding. I spent like an hour killing zombies. I eventually ended up finding the spider's den, which I definitely was not ready for. I stuck around and totally didn't die while fighting some spiders, but eventually headed back to the graveyard since it was more efficient and less dangerous. As I exterminated more zombies, I ended up getting a bit burnt out. I had no idea the grind would be this grindy, but honestly, I don't think I mind. I ended up giving the zombies a break from my wrath and decided to get started on foraging. Now, I'm not really sure what the benefits of chopping down these trees is, so I'll just let you guys in the comments educate me. Also, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video format. It really helps out my channel, and it helps it get noticed by other Skyblock enthusiasts. Anyway, I got my foraging skill up to level 6 and resumed exterminating the zombies in the graveyard until quite the unthinkable event happened. Now I need you guys to bear with me. While grinding combat XP, a player in the chat named WeirdMan445 said he was giving away 20 million in gold for free. Now, me being a freeloader I immediately perked up and asked for it to go to me.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
And to my surprise, he actually ended up trading me and donated me 20 million.
Oh my God.
I was in awe and sort of confused because first of all, either I'm broker than I thought, or this dude is Mr. Moneybags and he could just afford to spare me such a gracious amount. The dude was so generous, he even gave me an additional 20 million. No way these guys are actually sitting here and spoiling me with no way. At this point I was confused as but I quickly got myself together, thanked him, and deposited the funds in my bank. 40 million, there's no way. Alright, hold on. let me run to a bank. Oh shit. 40 million. Yo, shout out to this guy, man. I love him. Those guys are single-handedly funding my Skyblock career. I have no idea what I'm even going to do with all the fortune that I've received, so I'm going to leave that to you guys. How do I most efficiently use 40 million given to me? After that grace of God, I went back to grinding for more combat XP. During this, I upgraded my iron armor to mercenary armor, which helped me stand a chance against the spiders. Eventually, I reached combat level 12. Awesome, we can finally fucking go to the end now. Holy shit, it took forever. Now it was time for me to head to the end for the very first time, and I was met with the lone adventurer who told me to try and kill 5 endermen. It was then I realized that these dudes were like level 40 with 4,000 HP.
All that for a drop of blood.
Needless to say, I died a couple times, but I witnessed some dude cheesing him in a funny spot, so I decided to do the same. And after finally completing the quest, I was able to purchase the Void Sword from the adventurer. I then returned to the hub to upgrade and reforge it. Since I was close to Skyblock level 7 already, I traveled to the park to collect different types of wood for XP. I then finally leveled up to 7, which means I now had access to the bazaar. About time. But that's for another episode. It was here that I decided to stop for now and return later when I get more time to dedicate to grinding. I decided I'm going to post videos on a weekly basis. I often don't have that much time to edit videos or grind Hypixel, and that's just because I work a lot and I also go to school, so it's really hard for me to balance both of those while making videos. But you guys do make it worth it with the support you show for this little series I'm doing. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.